So what is the most pressing issues for New Mexicans in this election in November? It depends on your party affiliation. But there is one issue everyone agrees is the most important. News 13's Stephanie Chavez breaks down the poll.
There's a plethora of other issues that are percolating up: crime, abortion access, even healthcare.
Voters have a lot to consider as they head to the polls for the midterm election in November.
Number one issue for voters is the economy.
The KRQE poll conducted by Emerson College Polling shows that 35% of voters are most concerned about jobs, inflation, and taxes.
What you're seeing is abortion access jumped up as the second most important issue. And that's what's going to drive out a lot of Democratic votes from what we're seeing in our numbers.
About 43% of registered voters say they're more likely to vote this November. This after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade earlier this year.
It is. The Roe v. Wade decision has grown with intensity since it was made.
Out of 1,000 people polled, 23% of Democrats say it's the most important issue for deciding their vote. Only 6% of Republicans and nearly 12% of independents feel the same. Women aren't the only voters who put that as a driving force this election cycle. In fact, nearly half of those who listed it as a priority are men. Then there is crime.
Nearly two-thirds, 66%, said that they think crime has increased in the last year.
So how does it break down by party? 80% of Republicans think crime has gone up, compared to 54% of Democrats. 65% of independent voters say crime has increased in the past year. A large number of those surveyed say they have been a victim of crime, some having their car or home broken into in the past year.
Not only has crime touched over half of the respondents, but nearly 1 in 6 say that they've been a victim of either a home break-in or a car break-in. That seems to be a very high number.
Back in 2020, Democratic candidate Joe Biden won New Mexico by about 10 points. But now voters are split on Biden. Just over 47% say they approve of the job Biden is doing, and about 47% say they disapprove. Stephanie Chavez, KRQE News 13.
The poll was conducted by Emerson College Polling, conducted between September 8th and 11th. It polled 1,000 registered voters across New Mexico. The plus-minus ratio of the poll is 3%.